And right behind me is where that meeting is set to take place in just a couple of hours. So certainly a lot of interest for the 200,000 customers, especially because if 50% of those customers come tonight and fill out a form and protest against the rate increase, the governing board won't be able to implement those changes. Now, the Sweetwater Authority says this is necessary to keep up with the rising costs.
With inflation over the past 5 years and more recently the higher inflation over the past few years, we have lost a little bit of a ground in maintaining our system and being able to fund some projects to offer better resources to improve our costs.
So under this proposal, rates would increase 0.5% on January 1st, then another 6% the following year, and 6.5% in 2026. Back in September, the Sweetwater Authority's governing board accepted a rate study. It showed that the rate adjustments are also to help with the necessary repairs and improvements on their old water system. Richard Stevenson, the director of finance, who you just heard, he tells me they're working hard and acknowledge that some of their customers are struggling financially. It's why they're looking into additional financial resources like low-income assistance programs. As for the customers, they say they simply can't afford it. One woman tells me she can barely afford the water bill she pays now.
It's not possible to pay more. Impossible to live sometimes.
And that woman tells me she pays a little over $100, not as high compared to other customers, but she says when it adds up to other bills, she simply says it's impossible for a rate hike. So in October, the Sweetwater Authority sent out letters to notify customers about the possible rate hikes and about today's public hearing. And they are supposed to vote after public commentary. That meeting is set for 5 p.m. I'm Regina Yurita, CBS 8.